Hi, and welcome to Utterly Geek. I'm Darren Bell. I completely lost track that we were rolling and ready to go.
Yeah.
I thought I heard a text.
No.
Everything's...
It could have been. Well, I mean, unless it was me saying, "Hey, look up, you asshole. Let's pay
I
attention."
think... No, it wasn't that. It was the text that you sent about 10 minutes ago, finally coming through on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to Utterly Geek. I'm Darren Bell, joined by Chris Walczyk and Steve Petrella. Three assholes who like to talk about video games.
Greeting travelers. Ari is saying he loves the intro music.
Nice.
So
Thanks. We searched long and hard for that royalty-free.
We tried to make sure that it was totally not stolen, or that we would credit whoever made it, but we could not fucking find where it was.
Well, I found it on a royalty-free music site that doesn't require us to actually credit them. So we're legally in the clear. I don't even know what it's called.
I don't either. I renamed it as podcast theme, and that was it.
Me too. And that was, God, how long ago now? Like 8 to 10 years?
When we started, basically, because I don't think we had anything.
No.
I don't think we had anything, and then we had that, and then that was our thing for forever.
It's been the thing forever.
Yep.
Yeah, searching long and hard. This is the news podcast, and why don't we just leap right into this week's news?
Mm-hmm.
Starting with Chrono Trigger. Square surprised everyone earlier this year by saying, "Hey, Chrono Trigger, it's coming to PC," and then under their breath saying, "Hey, it's a shitty phone port with the terrible graphics that no one actually likes."
Yeah.
They released an update about it. I will read it because it's very short. They released this update to them April 3rd. "Hi, everyone. Thanks for all your feedback, patience, and support so far. We've been working on addressing the issues that you've raised, and we'll be releasing a number of patches over the coming months as we continue to support Chrono Trigger on Steam. We're aiming to release the first of these patches in the first half of April, and the biggest change is that it will include an option to switch between the current high-resolution graphics and the original graphical style of Chrono Trigger. We'll post a full list of changes here when the patch is released. For now, be assured that we're working very hard on adjusting, updating, and supporting Chrono Trigger on Steam. As Chrono Trigger is going to receive patches over the coming months, we are going to extend the availability of the limited edition until 5 p.m. April 30th, Eastern or BST, 9 a.m. April 30th PDT. Thanks again. I don't know what the fuck time frame that is.
Bastard time zone. I don't know. What?
Sure. Bastard standard time.
Bastard standard time. Yes.
But yeah, I mean, like, fucking no shit. Why wasn't that in there to begin with?
Yeah. I remember that was a lot of the complaints was just like, oh god, it's the shitty mobile port. Why?
Yep.
Why did they do this for this beloved franchise?
I still remember the day that was announced. I was talking to Steve about it, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm getting it. I don't care."
Yeah.
Have you played
then
it?
I heard about the port, and I was like, no, I'm not going to play that. Even though it's one of my favorite games of all time, I will not fucking play that port.
Yep.
Yeah. How quickly you can just turn your entire fan base against yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, fucking terrible. But at least they are responding to it. They could have just left it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. Just today, LawBreakers Studios has announced their next game because LawBreakers, coming off the heels of the hot smash hit everyone's talking about, LawBreakers. They're doing a battle royale 80s themed game.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Radical Heights. It is free to play, and it goes live tomorrow, actually.
Mm.
I was initially excited, given the trailer for it. It looks like a weird mix between Battlegrounds and Fortnite.
Okay.
But the opening fucking shot of the trailer is literally two guys on a bicycle doing a drive-by. It's got fucking bicycles. You can do sick bike tricks. But it's free to play, and it's in-game you collect money. And there are ATMs throughout the map where you can deposit that money to have at a later match to buy guns out of vending machines.
Mm-hmm.
And it's free to play, so it sounds like it's going to be pay to win. If you have a way to buy that money, to then have that money with you on the next round, to then buy better guns and come into a match with an advantage, there's a lot of red flags flying up around this thing.
Yeah. I mean, also the fact that they're kind of trying to chase on the coattails of another fad again.
Yeah.
And it's like, if they get it done this year, okay. Like, then at least it maybe might have a shot of trying to go against the two titans that are going on right now. But if it doesn't, like, if it fails or if it's not good, it'll flop again, and then that studio will get fucking shut down.
Yeah. I don't know. Did either of you get to watch that trailer?
I'm kind of watching it now with the sound off, but I took a look at a couple of screenshots. It does look like it just looks like an 80s version of Fortnite, really.
Yeah.
Like, even just the characters, how they look, a lot of the weapons, a lot of just the style of it. It looks so much like Fortnite.
It's Fortnite, but even more neon.
Yeah, which I don't think will really set people apart from Fortnite, because they're just gonna look at it and be like, this is a Fortnite clone. They won't even say it's a battle royale clone. They'll just be like, this is a Fortnite clone.
Yeah, it really just feels like they're chasing it.
Yeah.
And that that doesn't
and like
well.
really, really extreme rumors. There are people who think they might be trying to do a battle royale mode in Far Cry.
Right,
that's like an
extreme.
I think that's like just an extreme rumor. I guess they've made some changes to the game that would make you believe that they were gearing up to make a battle royale mode, but
you just gotta believe.
That's yet to be seen.
Yeah.
I could see them doing that as like a post-release. And like Far Cry could make that work. Maybe. I mean,
it's already as buggy as PUBG, so I go for it.
Yeah, right.
Agreed. Just add a couple bears to PUBG and you got Far Cry.
Yep.
Well, actually, some people made some custom maps that was like a battle royale mode, or very similar, where you could drop in via parachute and shoot at each other and fight. But the thing is that if you die, you just respawn.
Yeah.
So it's similar to PUBG's new mode, Warzone or whatever, or War or whatever it's called, where it's like it's basically like you do respawn. It's not like you queue up another game.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's so weird because it already feels like it's starting to get saturated, and it's just the two titans should just duke it out. And the only way I can kind of see maybe if there's a good battle royale game is if some AAA developer / publisher makes one and it blows both of those games out of the water. That's the only way that'll happen.
Or it's so different and weird that it is a completely different beast. I mean, you look at it, it's very similar to, say, the consoles right now. You've got the PS4 and the Xbox One both doing kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
But then there's the Switch, and the only way that exists in the marketplace is by being a completely different product.
Yeah, I guess. So, I mean, it's definitely a home for indie games, that's for sure.
But that's what I'm saying. In any big industry like that, look back at the death of the Dreamcast. At that point, we had the PS2, we had the GameCube and the Xbox on the horizon, and then the Dreamcast. Dreamcast definitely lost out and died. The GameCube was definitely the weak seller of all of those.
Right.
Like, any market can't really sustain three big things unless they are so unique and different that they leverage each other to get better. I don't know. I just don't see this battle royale thing working out well for Epic. Is it Epic?
No, Boss Key. Boss Key is
Boss
what you're
Key.
thinking of.
Right.
Epic already has one, and it's called
Epic
Fortnite.
I got confused because Cliff Bleszinski.
Yeah, no, it's understandable. I'm one. A lot of the jokes in the comments was already saying like, is Cliffy B gonna come out and say, "Is this the Dark Souls of battle royale games?" But then other comments were saying, "Holy shit, I want a Dark Souls battle royale game now."
Yeah.
Oh God.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That'd be crazy.
Would it? Would it though?
I think so. Yeah,
People
fucking
rolling all over the place.
Yeah, people rolling around, fucking using up stamina. They gotta watch their stamina so they don't get tired, and they gotta find weapons and shit, and armor possibly.
I don't know. Listen, I just play the games. I don't design them.
That would be enough. That would actually be different enough. It was like a medieval battle royale thing. Like it was all just melee items with shields and swords.
You know what game was actually like that? Rune.
Yeah.
That was Rune was actually like I played that for hours and it was so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
Because like it became that like kind of Dark Souls thing where you got near a dude and it was just like dodge, roll, and then whoever chopped first, because if you hit them, you chop their head right off. So like it was just or
then
you chop
could
them
pick
in
up
half.
their head.
Then you pick up their it was fucking it was really well done, and I hope that the new Rune has some resemblance of that. Like I hope we see that shit because that would be fun as hell if they execute it right.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what that new Rune game ends up actually being.
Yeah.
Sidetracking, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't see success in this game, but it's free, so I'll try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So long as it doesn't involve building, I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I don't
it's
play.
got bicycles.
Yeah.
So right now, for me, that's a win.
That's what Darren's been asking for a long time.
I fucking want bicycles in PUBG. It makes too much goddamn sense. They're silent. It's faster than walking.
Sure.
I want bikes. Fucking listen to me, Blue Hole. Spyro the Dragon. There's been a bunch of different random leaks. There was an Amazon listing, but also this guy at PixelPar on Twitter has been tracking. I've been monitoring the domain's DNS over the past few weeks, and it's finally switched over from AWS to Akami. Activision served 99% of their sites via Akami, so he's convinced that Activision is going to announce a new Spyro. And there's also been Spyro Remastered Trilogy leaked on Amazon, apparently. So this just makes sense, given the success of the Crash trilogy.
Yeah.
But I wonder if are they gonna remaster the audio, or are they gonna get the Hobbit himself in there to revoice Spyro?
I think they just kept most of the old audio for Crash, didn't they?
I believe
I like from the footage that I've seen, it looks like it's all still the same. Like it's just visually it's upgraded and that's it.
Right.
So I don't see like maybe if there's a way to make it crisper, like if they just have the original audio files and then they could just go back and not compress it as much. I don't know.
I would just like to see Elijah Wood reprise his role because I think that would be hilarious.
But he's way too old now. That's
it's fine. It's fine. I'm just happy for people who played those games. I never played any of the PlayStation era.
I never did, and I want to play fucking Spyro now because that was one franchise I heard was very fucking good as a 3D platformer.
Yeah, I never got to play it either. I'd love to play it.
I was playing Banjo-Kazooie at that time.
Yeah. I played the shit out of it just from the demo disc. It had Spyro the Dragon, Final Fantasy VIII, Ape Escape, and Oh god, what else did I have? I had a few other games, but those are the 3 that I remember. And I played Spyro and Final Fantasy VIII and Ape Escape so fucking much. And all 3 games I didn't play once the final games came out.
That tracks. That makes sense.
Yeah. Except for Final Fantasy VIII, which I did play like years later, which I did almost beat, but then I got lost and didn't know where to go, and I tried looking it up and still had no idea where the fuck to go, so I stopped playing it.
At the end of the day, all this really tells me is that Skylanders is fucking dead. There's no way in hell they make another Skylanders after redoing the Spyro trilogy.
Well, isn't Skylanders being pulled off from the shelves anyway?
I mean, but they never officially announced like, "Yo, no, Skylanders is dead. We're never doing another one." This tells me they're doing that and saying it in the only way they can. So yeah, Toys to Life really isn't a business now.
Yeah.
I mean, even Amiibo.
It had its time, you know?
Yeah.
Even Amiibo have slowed down and basically stopped.
Mm-hmm.
They'll occasionally still put new ones out, but it's maybe a dozen a year, which is how Amiibo should be.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, no, they totally should. Come on, you don't want a Solier Amiibo? The Dark Souls Amiibo? Praise the Sun.
I knew
Amiibo.
who you meant. I got my Samus out of it, and I'm happy. That's all I need. I don't need a bunch of shit for what? So I can fucking scan it on my Switch. Whoop-de-doo.
No, so you can have a little fucking statuette of Solier on your goddamn desk.
You can look at it every day.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Dark Souls Amiibo is so dumb that I kind of want one.
Oh my God.
Not enough to actually try to buy one, but...
Listen, man, if there's anything that's going to collect dust that I'm really excited for, that's for my Kratos figure that I'm getting next Friday when God of War comes out. That is the one thing I'm very much excited for.
Oh, shit. I forgot that was next Friday.
Yeah!
And that's fast.
That's why Zelda's going to take up all that time in my next 2 weeks.
That's not enough time.
No, it's not.
No.
But at least it'll fill that time. It won't feel like it'll be going through. Anyway.
Just make sure you get back to Zelda and finish Zelda, because Zelda is really worth it.
I know.
Next bit of news. Former BioWare boss. I didn't catch a name in the actual article. Aaron Flynn. Left the company July 2017. He says EA, in light of Mass Effect Andromeda, was giving them great creative freedom, and it wasn't the decision from EA to force that onto the Frostbite engine. They did that as a choice, which is interesting, given how that game turned out.
I think we kind of all know that it was BioWare to blame for that, honestly.
Well, yeah, it wasn't their A-team on that.
No.
It's just good to know that EA isn't the sole poor decision maker in that partnership.
Yeah. But they were for Battlefront 2.
Oh, yeah, that's a completely different clusterfuck.
I think it sounds like with Andromeda, they were kind of just like, all right, yeah, whatever, make your game. But anyway, Battlefront 2, that'll make us money. So what we should do with it is add loot boxes as progression.
To make more money.
Yep.
But what if we had more money?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, it's too much money. It's backfiring. Terrible. In happier news, I guess maybe happier news.
Well, maybe for Rockstar.
Weird
and
news.
Take-Two.
GTA 5 is now the most profitable commercial entertainment product of all time, which means books, movies, TV shows, video games, everything, any bit of entertainment has not been as profitable as Grand Theft Auto 5.
Do you think that is mostly due to their whole in-game purchases? And online, GTA Online.
It doesn't really split it up. It's a very small article. It references Market Watch, which I did not end up reading. Okay, so
it just seems like it's something. It just seems like it's something that mostly involves online, which I'm sure a lot of people fucking bought so much shit on there.
So since its launch in 2013, GTA 5 has sold 90 million copies. Putting its total haul for the publisher, Take-Two, in the neighborhood of $6 billion.
Yeah.
And that's excluding microtransactions. It says.
Yeah, that sounds like it's just sales.
Holy shit. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, that's just straight up sales.
But you gotta think about it though, like, cause it's $60 versus a $15 movie ticket, a $20 movie purchase of DVD or Blu-ray, between $20 to $30. A book being $10, $10 to $20.
Let's compare this to previous Grand Theft Auto games. The previous best-selling Grand Theft Auto game was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which sold 27.5 million. Not even close to 90 million.
Yeah. But you also have to look at, so it released on PlayStation 3.
Double dippers, triple dippers.
Then it came into the next-gen consoles, and then it came to PC. So it had so many releases, and there was a lot of people who bought that game multiple times.
It's those each still count as a sale, though.
Yeah.
So, like, I know I'm guilty of buying it twice. I bought it on Xbox 360, and then I bought it on PC.
Yep, same here. I bought it on PS3, and then waited for PC, and bought it for them.
Yeah, it's fucking nutty that it is that profitable. And you wonder why we never saw any other expansion content? They didn't fucking need to make it.
No.
Yeah.
I
wonder if not just the story mode. I just wonder if also if GTA Online was also a big pull in people buying that game, because I know there's plenty of people that I've seen or like that have said like, man, this looks really fun. I want to fucking play GTA Online or whatever. And then, you know, that I'm sure they play through the story, but then they primarily get it so they can play with their friends to do GTA Online.
And I wonder how many of those are people buying it to play the single player and going, man, this is really fun. All my friends are playing it, but they're on the other system. So I might as well just buy it on the other system.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like a perfect storm of a really high quality product that people tend to really enjoy. GTA 5, I don't think anyone can say is a bad game.
No.
By any stretch of the imagination.
No.
That's also very much worth the money that you're paying. And also, they release it on fucking everything.
Yes. Except the Switch.
I know. I was about to say it's gonna be this. It's gonna be the Skyrim. It's gonna come to fucking Switch somehow.
I don't. Ooh, God.
I wonder how close Skyrim is to that.
Yeah, I'm very curious about that too. But the thing is, with Skyrim, how spaced out were the GTA 5 releases?
Not very.
Especially between the two gen consoles, not very. Like I would say, like a few months apart. But the PC was like a year and a half or something like that.
Yeah, I think like that came out in like October or something, and then PlayStation 4 released like January or around that time. I think it was a couple. I know it was only at most. I think it was like 6 months.
So between okay, so it launched September 17th, 2013 on PS3 360, then November 18th, 2014 for PS4, Xbox One, and then April 14th, 2015 on PC. So they just got all of their releases bam, 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 bam.
Yep.
As opposed to Skyrim, which has been releasing slowly on everything over 6 years. So they struck while the iron is hot, while the demand was still real big for that and everything was getting their accolades. It makes sense to release it November the following year, because 2013 it would have gotten a lot of big like reviews, Game of the Year awards, that kind of thing. So it's still popular going into the holiday season next year. Oh wait, here's the new hotness with new features.
Mm-hmm.
Same game, just a couple new features, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, now it's also on PC. And I know of at least one person that bought that game 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't talk. I bought it twice.
Yeah, but 3 times though?
Yeah. And then they played online in the different ones.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. I played online once and then I was like, wow, I hate this, and then stopped.
Yeah, that is not what I want out of GTA 5.
I mean, if I had friends to play with, I mean, sure, it would be a better experience, but I was always going in solo, and then some guy would come running by or driving by, shoot me dead, and I was like, and it would happen 3 or 4 times, and I'm just like, yep, I'm going back to the single player where I can have fun.
Yeah, like that's like me playing Watch Dogs. Like I immediately just turned off all the online shit. Like I just want to be in this world. Let me play in my sandbox.
Yeah.
But fuck, man, what does this mean for the future of Rockstar though? Like, can they find anything to even match this?
I think with Red Dead 2, I don't think it'll be the same level because they didn't triple dip. Like it did with but they're definitely going to be double dipping for sure. I think with Red Dead Redemption 2, with it coming out on consoles and then later on PC. I don't see it coming on Switch, but I mean, whatever, maybe.
Yeah, no, I don't want Rockstar games on the Switch. That's just me.
Yeah, and there's a possible PlayStation 5 announcement, so we'll see.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's like a possibility this E3 is that they announce PlayStation 5, but we'll see when that like releases or whatever.
You say you hope not, but at the same time, it's like it's been a while.
It's been a while, but is this console really tapped out? Like, are we getting the most that we can get out of it? I don't think so.
Probably not. I mean,
especially it been like 4 or 5 years,
especially with the PS4 Pro being out for the last year or 2, maybe 3.
I could see them doing that. I could see them phasing out the original PS4 because eventually it'll get to a point where it's like, yeah, that's not gonna cut it now. So
right.
Yeah, I mean, even if they announce it, it doesn't mean that it's coming out right away. You know, they might just be like, hey, look at this. This is coming out 2 or 3 years from now, you know, but we have this in the making and we want to show it to you. Yeah. So we'll see, though. I mean, they might not even announce it. That's just a rumor, but it's a pretty, like, I don't know. They've kind of leaked a little bit of information, I guess, but we'll see. We'll see anyways with that.
Sony's pretty leaky when it comes to anything E3 related.
Very leaky.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be right about at the time to announce a new console.
Yeah.
This year. It wouldn't surprise me. I think I don't know how I feel about consoles now.
I feel like the only reason why Sony would reveal some kind of new console is just because of the Xbox One X being considered the most powerful console of this generation and Sony chasing that, but I don't really see them chasing that because they could just be like, fucking games.
Yeah.
Like, they're oh boy, that Xbox One X can run Minecraft so fucking amazingly.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, the PS4 sales have been pretty consistent.
Yeah, like I think like the last couple months, they're ahead of the Switch right now. So it's like, they're still fucking selling those things pretty good.
Yeah.
So it might not benefit them to even come out with a console right now, you know, because then you're like, well, you're gonna stunt the sales of your PS4 when it's still selling pretty well right now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll see all of that stuff. But yeah, I think Red Dead Redemption will be pretty. Like, I think it's not gonna come close to GTA 5, but I think it's gonna sell
fast. Though.
I think it's gonna sell very fast. Yeah, I mean, I could see it selling, you know, over the next like year or two, like 20 million copies at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like I could see at that size, like like a GTA number size, you know. Yeah. I could see it.
So Red Dead Redemption 2, that hasn't been confirmed for PC yet, has it?
No,
I don't think so.
No, but a lot of people are speculating. A lot of people are speculating that it will probably come out to PC.
Right. Yeah. And that only makes sense.
Yeah. Like possibly in like after a year or something, much like how it happened with GTA.
I could also see them
not
being like, well, I could see them not, or also being like, oh, hey, by the way, we did the work. Here's finally Red Dead on PC. The first.
Yeah. Well,
that has yet seen.
Did they say many times that they weren't going to have it come to PC because for technical reasons? Or something or other.
That was always the explanation we always got, but
yeah, we'll see. Maybe E3, but I don't think Rockstar usually announces things at E3.
No.
Yeah, they're typically not there. They don't really give a shit. So.
Yeah, they just announce whenever the fuck they can.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, I much prefer that.
Mm-hmm. It's like Valve. Valve doesn't like big events. They're just like, whatever. People will listen to us if we announce anything, so whatever.
All we need to do is update the Steam page, and people will flip their shit. That's all we got to do.
Oh, my God.
And we got to remove the Steam machines button, and then everyone will lose their mind that they're dead. And then we have to release a whole statement
when it doesn't matter. Like,
they're not dead, but they're just not popular, so we took it off. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know why people freaked out about that. It's nothing to freak out about. Like, what the fuck?
Holy shit, they're confirming it's dead.
Dude, it was confirmed dead forever ago. I don't know.
When it came out.
Yeah, almost.
Essentially. Like, as soon as a billion SKUs popped up.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyway.
Assassin's Creed just recently got an interesting update. The Animus control panel, this is exclusive for PC right now. Actually, it's not out yet. Later this month it will.
Yep.
But there are 75 different parameters that you can tweak to make your own custom Assassin's Creed experience.
Mm-hmm.
You can add NPCs. You can... let's see, what's one of the examples? Presets created by players, 3 pre-created presets, 75 parameters within 11 categories. They're like, oh, hey, have you ever wanted to have 3 animal followers instead of 1? How about 1 billion fucking NPCs? You can do whatever the fuck you want. Increase
basically
driving
dev mode.
speed.
Almost.
Yeah. Increase underwater breathing. Increase movement speed. Max tamed animals up to, well, probably about half a dozen. Basically, it's mods. Free mods built into the game.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking cool. Like, what?
That's the most anti-Ubisoft thing that they've ever done.
Yeah,
ever.
What's going on at Ubisoft? I like it.
I want to... thank God I still have Assassin's Creed Origins, and that is a time I'm going to get back into it, is to dick around in that fucking game.
Yeah, I only have it on Xbox, so I can't even really access this. But what's going on at Ubisoft? Has anyone checked on?
I'm fucking okay with it, honestly. Has
anyone checked on Yisgimo to make sure that he's doing okay? He didn't just buy a bunch of coke and greenlight everything. We are independent.
I mean, he could have. Maybe he was just saying no too much, and now he's decided to say yes to everything.
Yeah.
Or nearly everything.
I don't know, man. Mm-hmm. It's good.
Ezio and Smash Brothers.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
It wouldn't be Ezio. It would be the new guy. From Origins.
It would be Connor.
No, God, no. Jesus, no. It's fucking awful.
It would be Connor.
Ugh.
Let me see. For the next bit of news, I got this to come up on my phone correctly. It's not coming up on my computer correctly. It looks like they fixed it. All right, never mind. For a brief moment over the weekend, the Animal Crossing website updated. with articles that just said article title goes here, and the body was like the first half of Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis. It made no goddamn sense. I don't know what happened, but I swear to God, I was on the Animal Crossing website and I was reading Franz Kafka.
Okay.
Why would they do that? Who would accidentally put Franz Kafka on the Animal Crossing website?
Maybe they just saw how good fucking Stardew Valley's doing, and Nintendo was like, shit, man, what are we doing? We gotta do some of this.
They know they know that they're working on a new one.
Yeah.
But like when the line was Gregor Samsa felt odd waking up this morning, and like that's the first line of The Metamorphosis, where a man literally wakes up as a giant beetle. It's
oh, okay. So not something that's like it's just random shit then. That's
no lorem ipsum is random shit. The Metamorphosis is quintessential Kafka.
No.
I don't understand what's happening. Steve, help.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I maybe they're saying something about Animal Crossing being completely like built from the ground up into a different type of game. I don't know.
Yeah,
it could be, yeah. And they just put it on there for a second. It was like, hey, whoever sees this, you're gonna be really fucked up. If you love Animal Crossing, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Or they got a new IT guy or a new web developer, and he was like, oh shit, I put it on the live site. Oh fucking, oh shit. Christ, oh god, I hope I don't get
funny.
I hope I don't get fired. Yeah. Oh god damn it.
It's just fucking gone now, but weird shit.
Sure.
E3 is fairly close at this point, so I wouldn't be shocked if they're putting together websites and planning things out right now to go live then.
Yeah. What's E3 like 2 months away?
Something like about. Yeah, about 2 months.
Those
yeah.
2 months are gonna be a blur for me.
Yeah.
Just you and me
Lots
both.
Lots of God of War.
Lots of life.
Oh, life for you, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
God of War for Wally.
Yeah!
Being a dad.
The only thing I am excited about right now.
That'll be it for the headlines I grabbed. If I missed anything, please let me know.
Shadow War is pulling their loot boxes.
Oh, right. I completely missed that headline.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are updating it. They are updating Shadow of War to remove everything from Shadow of War.
Yeah.
That would basically be anything loot box related. They released a whole statement basically saying, "Hey, we found this to be detrimental to the progression of our game."
No fucking shit.
And even having the knowledge that this was here had a negative impact on user experience. No balls, you fucking dickheads.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So they are removing them entirely, and they're changing the late game progression.
Yeah.
That relied so heavily on that. So I wonder if I pick up that game on sale this summer and play through it, will I have a completely different and more positive experience than, say, someone like you, Wally, who played through it day one?
Yeah.
You know? Video games are fucking weird now.
Well, I mean, the two versions between yours and mine would be very different.
Well, right, but the core game is still there.
Right, yeah.
I
don't know. I still feel like just how much of a fucking grind fest that game is anyway, outside of the loot boxes. Because it wasn't the loot boxes that got me to stop playing. It was like just the game itself that I was.
But that grind was there to incentivize you buying loot boxes. So if they're rebalancing it without loot boxes, maybe that grind is fucking gone.
It depends. It depends if they do something like some of your orcs from the previous territory come over with you, and you get to select which ones, and then so that way you could start your next army at the next area. Because I found the bullshit thing of that game was the fact that I would go into a new area and I'd have to fucking start all over again every time.
Right.
And that was very annoying, and that got so tiresome by the time I got to like the third or fourth time of doing it. Because it was like, oh, it's just new environment with like different shades of color and there's lava holes everywhere. Okay, but it's still what I need to do is still the same fucking thing.
Right. See, I wonder if they'll do just that, because by forcing you to restart, it again incentivizes those fucking loot boxes to buy more orcs.
Mm-hmm.
So if suddenly the focus isn't so much on orc acquisition as it is managing the orcs that you do have, and that maybe you can level up. Who knows what they're going to replace it with, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that the industry ad nauseum seems to be like backing away from gameplay impacting loot boxes under threat of fucking legal action.
Good. Fucking good.
Yeah. It is a good thing to kind of like, whoa, step back, self-regulate before the fucking government steps in here.
And nobody wants that. Both the publishers, developers, and the gamers. Like, nobody fucking wants that.
No, because they don't understand. They will not understand what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be it for the news then. You can send us questions at utterlygeek@gmail.com. That's utterlyg33k@gmail.com. Put in your subject line news, and we'll answer them here. We did not receive any over the last week. You can also follow us on Instagram at utterlygeek. That's utterlyg33k at instagram.com. Yeah, you heard me. That is a website.
You could have just said
Instagram.com.
Oh,
I'm looking at it now.
Oh my god.
Boom. Wait, do I have an Instagram?
No, you don't.
Nope, I don't. It just thinks I do. You can go there. You can sign up, follow us, and Mr. Petrella patrols that. The Petrella Patrol. You can ask us questions there. We'll answer.
And occasionally me. I have it logged in, so in case if there's anything I need to post, which
I do not.
Yeah, but I know Steve usually manages it, so
yeah,
I'm handling the Twitter, which is like bare bones.
Yeah. I try to do about 2 posts a week on that.
Nice. There we go. And where can they follow us on Twitter, Darren?
At Utterly Geek. That's UTTRLYGEEK on Twitter, because someone's a dummy.
Someone who built the branding fucked up the branding.
Yeah, good job. But that is where you can go in order to follow us on Twitter, know when we go live here. Any questions from there? You can also watch us live. Twitch.tv/CPT Wally. Join us in the chat. Chat along with the show. If it's pertinent to the conversation and respectful, we'll bring it up.
No, disrespect us.
Yeah.
And we'll bring that
shit on us. We don't care. We'll take it. We all got thick skins.
Let's not do that. Yeah, shit all over us. That's fine, but be respectful to each other.
Oh, no. That's,
no.
Nothing?
There is nothing.
Cool. That'll kick us over to new releases. That is our last element of the show. Your new releases for the coming week. Starting with the PlayStation 4 sees Owlboy on April 10th. Finally coming to the PlayStation 4.
Wow.
Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, comes out April 17th. Is that beyond? That is beyond. So never mind. We'll get to that one next week. Owlboy.
Good job.
PS4. Xbox One sees the release of, again, Owlboy on April 10th. Also sees the release of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice on April 11th. Wow. It's finally coming to Xbox One. And that'll be it for the notable releases on Xbox One. Nintendo Switch sees the release of, there was something of note here. Death Road to Canada April 16th, if you're interested in that title. And PC sees the release of a ton of fucking garbage and nothing of value.
Standard.
That's your PC releases. That's all of your releases, and I think that'll be our show. Thanks for joining us.
Mm-hmm. 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 Uh-huh.
We will see you next week if these two can find words again.
Bye.
Oh.
I got that
Bye.
one. That's all I got. Yeah.
Cool.
Woo.
Jackasses.